Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to my match on WWE 2K25. This is the Master of Puppets. We have got Mr. Iguana, we have got Santino Marella, and we have got Mankind in a match that was suggested by PJ Toby, actually. Mr. Iguana has had one match so far in our Universe mode, and he lost that one, so he's currently sat on -1. But a great opportunity here for him to pick some points up. This is a straight-up triple threat. So first pinfall or submission will pick up the victory. And because it's a straight-up triple threat, there are bonus points on the line. That's the words I'm looking for. So you get 1 point for winning the match and 2 bonus points for beating multiple opponents at once. So the winner of this match walks away with a +3 from winning this. So yeah, Mr. Iguana currently -1 after one match. Santino, we have used, he's had one match so far in his Universe mode. Back in 2022. I think it may have been part of the Euros because he's Italian. Well, he's not Italian, is he? But he represents Italy. And he is +1 for one match. And then finally, someone who I do know is desperate for the points because we saw him earlier on in the week. And that is Mick Foley, Mankind, Cactus Jackie, whatever you call him. He did pick up a point the other day in that match. He picked up 2 points for getting 2 eliminations, but then he was eliminated himself. So he has got a +1 for the year. He's still -5 after 34 matches. In my opinion, he should be a lot higher than that. If he can get the win here, that -5 becomes a -2, and all of a sudden, he's in a much better position. Got Santino just having a nice little power walk around the ring. A shoulder block into Mr. Iguana. And then finally, we await the entrance of the final man. Then Mankind. I think I said this earlier in the week, and I said it a few times. Mankind was one of the reasons why I first got into wrestling. He was part of a big feud when I first started watching against Triple H. It was when he transformed from Mankind into Cactus Jack, and they had the Hell in a Cell match, and it was madness. It really was, and Mankind was sort of one of the first guys that I really attached myself to at the time. So I really want to see this guy do better for himself, but it's just not really going his way at the moment, is it, bless him? But this is the big opportunity then. Triple threat rules. First pinfall or submission will be victorious. No disqualifications, no countouts, but lots of fun. Very differing styles as well, of course. Mankind going with a more old school, hardcore, brawling, striker sort of style. Mr. Iguana brings the Lucha Libre high-flying aspect to the match as well. So it is going to be a very interesting dynamic, and of course Santino just brings the Santino-ness to the match. Is that a real thing? I don't know. As Santino now dropping his body weight across the leg of Mr. Iguana. Mr. Iguana will also be involved in our Latin American Championship tournament, but I keep talking about and never make. But we will do it at some point, I promise. It will happen. Mankind taking Iguana up. There's the scoop slam. And then goes straight after Santino. Santino turns it around. Mankind able to slide out. Another headbutt right into the spine between the shoulder blades. Very painful maneuver indeed. Mankind now Chowing? That was a mixture of throwing and chucking, that was there. Throwing and chucking Santino to the outside. Opportunity now to go after Mr. Iguana. What'll be interesting is, I think we've had this thought before, where do we stand with 2K26? With the fact that WWE now own AAA, will we see some AAA guys on the game? Mr. Iguana, Octagon, Vikingo, people like that? Will we see some TNA people in the game now with their working relationship? Maybe even Marigold. It's difficult to say. There's just so many questions at the moment. Obviously, with some of the returns and the new Legends deals, we could see some new Legends back on the game. I say new Legends. We could see some of the same Legends that were on the game previously back on the game. There's a lot of questions to be asked about 24, and when it's even going to come out. I'm assuming they used to always come out sort of September, October-ish for Christmas, but now, because the issues they have with previous games, the sort of rotations changed a bit, and it's now a sort of mid-year game, which is nice. As Mr. Iguana now with a powerbomb onto the knees. He's going to go for the pin here. And Mankind is on the outside, and Mr. Iguana with a kendo stick straight across the back of Santino. Mankind comes back into the ring. And is met by Iguana, who's working him over. Iguana's doing a very good job here. Sending Mankind into the corner. Runs in with the clothesline. Now springs off the ropes onto the shoulder. Into the tornado DDT. Beautiful. Santino's back in now, though, with a belly-to-belly suplex. Launching Iguana over the shoulders. And Mankind comes across. Dropkick into Santino. Boot into the gut. Looking for the DDT, but Santino fighting his way free. Oh, here we go. It's the mandible claw. Mankind pulls the sock out. The Master of Puppets is upon us, but no Iguana able to break free with the strikes. There's the DDT as well. I would imagine, I mean, if I think about it, I would imagine that potentially we would see some Triple H guys on the game. Mainly because the difference between AAA and TNA is that WWE actually own AAA. So all the guys in AAA are currently contracted to WWE. So having a AAA arena, maybe part of showcase mode, something like that would be interesting. That's why I don't think it'll happen with TNA necessarily, because WWE don't own the TNA contracts. Which I think is the same thing they did this year with certain people like Jordan Grace, for example, Abyss. They're on the game as like a TNA representation, but it's because both are contracted by WWE now. So yeah, I don't believe we will see any TNA guys on the roster, to be honest. I might be wrong. Who knows? Mr. Iguana now has a steel chair. As we look now for the Cobra. Nice running elbow strike by Mankind, stealing the chair away from Mr. Iguana as well. Clubbing blow into the back. Went for the boot into the gut. Iguana able to break free. Iguana now draping Mankind across the ropes. Pings him back though, in with the tornado. Head scissors taking down Mankind. But the running knee strike right into the back of the neck by Santino was brutal. Another chair strike onto the grounded Iguana and Mankind as well. There's the pin. This could actually be enough for him to pull off the victory here, you know. Oh, it's only a 2 count. It's only a freaking 2 count. Mankind now working over Iguana, takes him up onto the shoulders. Drops him down. Going after Santino. The two guys trying to fight over the top of the body of Mr. Iguana. Santino with a DDT. Taking Mankind down. Now Santino alone in the ring with Mr. Iguana. Drops him with the senton. Boots into the spine. And Santino is in control. Iguana fights back. Running straight into a Hurricanrana. Iguana, lovely springboard dropkick right to the back of the head of Santino. He is down. Iguana, though, goes after Santino. Santino ducked it, got caught with the elbow in the face. Mankind now striking the face of Mr. Iguana. Strike across the back as well. Another clubbing blow and a big double axe handle again. Taking down Iguana. We could have made this a 4-way and put Harley Cameron in, couldn't we, really? Elbows in the gut now by Mankind on Santino. And a big knee strike right across the face. Drops him hard. And Mankind taking down Iguana. Going in for the pin on Santino. It's only a 2 count. Mankind now taking Iguana up. There's the pile driver. Santino has a steel chair. This could be a problem right between the eyes of Mankind. Then all of a sudden, Mr. Iguana pops up to his feet. Lovely spinning. A head scissor takedown. There's the pin, but Mankind is there straight away to break it up. Iguana fighting back now with a strike into the guts. There's the boot in with a DDT as well. I think he landed headfirst on the chair, which has busted him open. The standing shooting press by Iguana was impressive as well. Springing Santino off the ropes in with the fall-away slam, crossbody, moonsault. I don't know. I'm talking bamboozled here at this point. It's only a 2 count though. Mankind still survives this one. Iguana went for the pin again. And Santino just about able to break free. Mankind now dragging Iguana away from the ropes. Santino boot in the gut. Cobra locked in on Mankind. Mr. Iguana breaks it up before Mankind had a chance to submit. And now Mr. Iguana, lovely half and half suplex. Landed Santino's head. Mr. Iguana jumps into a potential pin on Mankind. Oh, he almost stole it. He almost stole it, but just not quite enough. That was a big opportunity, that was. But it wasn't enough at this point in time. Takedown once again by Mr. Iguana, who does offer a lot more like cruiserweight action than I expect him to. I don't know why. I expect him to be a meme wrestler, but he's not. He is a meme wrestler, but at the same time, he's actually quite talented at the same time. Again, head scissor takedown by Iguana on Santino, then gets a kendo stick right between the eyes from Mankind. And again, right across the gut this time. Actually broke the kendo stick against him while he was up on the top turnbuckle. Absolutely brutal. Pin attempt. Oh my god, it's only a 2. Come on, Mankind. Come on. I mean, I've got no favourites, but I really want Mankind to win this. Mainly because he's so low in the rankings, I just want him to get elevated up to where he deserves to be. He should be someone who is a mainstay in the Hardcore Championship picture. He should be someone who is involved in and around the Harper card as well. But so far, he's just been awful in everything. I don't know if that's because I do a lot of multiple-person matches, and that sort of ruins a lot of people, but this is big opportunity. He's the highest-rated man in this match is Mankind. This is his big opportunity. Mankind avoiding the kendo stick attack by Santino. Now Mankind taking Santino up and dropping him with a knee breaker. But Iguana is there with the kicks of his own, spinning the heel kick now into the gut. Iguana now with a boot in the face of the grounded Santino. Dumping Mankind to the outside. Can Iguanas fly? Nope, they can't. Okay. At least we know now. Iguanas are completely landlocked. See, Iguana did some work on the knee of Santino. Mankind was there with the chair. Iguana just dumping the chair out of his hand. Double arm DDT by Mankind. This is the opportunity. Santino is down. There's the pin. Santino's back up there and breaks it up just in time. I really thought that was a big chance, then not to be the case. Santino able to break it free. There's the back rake. Snap suplex by Santino on Mankind. Nice by Santino. Iguana's there, though. He's going to be able to come in and break it up. Iguana has the opportunity now. What is he thinking about doing? He's got that steel chair. He's going to have a bit of a swing. Why not? It's effective. Pin attempt now on Santino. Mankind's not going to get there. Mr. Iguana's done it. Okay. I mean, for the internet, Mr. Iguana victory is a fantastic win. For the internet it is. For me, I'm not that happy. Mainly because I wanted Mankind to win, but there you go. I've recorded so many matches now, my throat's gone. I don't know if you can tell. I'm really struggling towards the end of this match. Santino, with that loss then, moves down to a 0 after 2 matches. Mankind moves back down to a -6, which is not great at all. But Mr. Iguana, with that win, is going to move himself up to a +2 after 2 matches. He's going to move from 582nd position all the way up to 203rd. This one match has moved Mr. Iguana up over 300 places in our ranking system. Madness, isn't it, really? But it was a great match, in fairness. No matter what happened, no matter who won, we've all got to be happy, haven't we? And I think Mr. Iguana is somebody who, I mean, all three of these guys, really, but Mr. Iguana is someone who could potentially be in the question of the YouTube Championship in the near future. However, that match tomorrow will be determining the #1 contendership for the YouTube Championship. Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes, Karrion Kross, Dominic Mysterio, Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. That's an 8-man elimination match tomorrow. The winner will face off against Eric Young at SummerSlam for that championship. Also tomorrow, Judgment Day, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez up against Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, up against Metaphor, Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, up against the Green Regime in Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, as well as Imperium going up against the New Day. Well, that's tomorrow for you. Hopefully you've enjoyed today. If you have, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, the other good stuff. This match was the greatest of all time, and the most successful Iguana of all time has gone on to win it as well. Good night, God bless, I've been insane. I'll see you all next time, bye-bye.